Rethinking the concept of rivals is an essential step in unlocking personal and professional growth. Often, the word rival is associated with negativity, competition, and a zero-sum mindset where only one party can succeed. This traditional perspective casts rivals as obstacles or adversaries, and our interactions with them often stem from a place of fear, insecurity, or the need to prove our worth. However, if we shift our understanding of what a rival truly represents, we open ourselves up to an entirely new way of approaching competition and improvement. A rival is not merely someone who stands in opposition to us. Instead, they can be seen as a catalyst for our development. Rivals challenge us by their very existence, pushing us to question our assumptions, refine our strategies, and elevate our standards. They create opportunities for us to stretch beyond our comfort zones, compelling us to perform at our best. This is not about defeating them, but rather about allowing their strengths to inspire us to uncover our potential. The idea of rethinking rivals is rooted in the belief that growth is not a solitary endeavor. In isolation, it's easy to become complacent or stagnant, as there is no external benchmark to measure our progress. Rivals provide that benchmark. Their achievements can act as a mirror, reflecting areas where we might improve and helping us identify our blind spots. By observing the successes of a rival, we gain insight into strategies, ideas, or behaviors that we might not have considered otherwise. This reframing of rivals begins with shifting our mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. When we view success as limited, the achievements of others feel like a threat. It's as though every victory they achieve takes away from our own potential. But in reality, the success of others does not diminish our own. Instead, it can serve as evidence of what is possible. When we see rivals thriving, it's a reminder that excellence can be achieved and that we too can aspire to greater heights. Another critical aspect of rethinking rivals involves letting go of the ego. The ego thrives on comparison and often interprets the presence of a rival as a direct challenge to our identity or self-worth. This can lead to defensive behaviors or attempts to undermine the rival, neither of which are productive. By releasing the grip of ego, we can approach rivalry with curiosity and respect. Instead of focusing on winning against them, we can focus on learning from them. Rivals can also serve as valuable teachers. While it's natural to admire the strengths and accomplishments of others from a distance, actively studying what makes them successful can provide practical lessons. This doesn't mean copying or imitating them, but rather analyzing their approach to uncover principles that might be applicable to our own journey. For example, a rival's ability to connect with people, innovate within their field, or remain resilient in the face of challenges might inspire us to cultivate similar traits in ourselves. When we rethink rivals in this way, it transforms our relationship with competition. Rather than a battle for supremacy, it becomes a shared pursuit of excellence. This doesn't mean the rivalry lacks intensity or drive. Rather, it means that the energy of competition is channeled constructively. We become motivated to give our best not out of fear of losing, but out of a genuine desire to grow and excel. It's also important to recognize that rivals can exist in various forms, and they don't always have to be direct competitors in the same field. Sometimes, a rival is someone we admire from afar, an author, an artist, or a leader whose work challenges us to elevate our own. Other times, a rival might be a colleague or peer whose successes push us to think more creatively or work more diligently. In every case, the key lies in embracing the rivalry as an opportunity rather than a threat. By rethinking rivals, we create space for gratitude and appreciation. It may seem counterintuitive, but appreciating a rival's contributions and achievements can help shift our focus away from comparison and toward self-improvement. Acknowledging their impact doesn't diminish our own. Instead, it reinforces the idea that we are all interconnected in our pursuit of growth.